Great to have you here with us today. I would like to speak with you about a brand new product that we have developed at Nitto. So if you would please go next slide. The subject matter is our DX8208 ammonia detection tape. My name is Nahid Mahajri. I'm Advanced Polymer General Manager at Nitto Florida R&D. And I have with me my colleague, Brett Herrick. He's a Senior Manager Business Development, which will be also giving you a part of this discussion for today. Next, please. We will be going over the technology background, the problem, and the current leak detection methods existing, and product introduction, some application examples of the product, and also a brand new product that we are also developing for the future. Next, please. So I would like to briefly just go over why we have developed Nitto gas detection tape technologies. Basically, currently you will be using active sensors to detect gases in your facilities. For those types of active sensors, there are always deficiencies that you won't be able to detect the exact location of the leak with those tools. And oftentimes these are due to the factors that have to do with environmental or maybe the location of the leak. So with the Nitto detection tapes, what we do, we basically go to the root of the problem where the leak you are trying to monitor, apply the tape. Once the tape is applied, then you will be creating a semi-confined space or totally confined space that as soon as the leak occurs, then it accumulates and it comes into contact with the active pigment of the tape. The pigment changes color, and as a result, you will know by visual if you have had a leak in a location. By doing so, you are basically bypassing any influence by the environmental, such as wind, rain, or perhaps the location of the leak, plus the fact that this will be saving you a tremendous amount of time to mitigate the problem. Next, please. Okay, so the subject at this point is the ammonia gas. I don't think that I have to say much. I'm sure that you're all aware of the dangers of the ammonia gas. It's a colorless, but it's definitely a toxic flammable gas. To be able to work in the environment that the ammonia gas is present, you have to observe very low ppms of the gas for the safety of your workers. It's one of those gases that I'm sure you are monitoring in your facility currently. Next, please. Okay, but why is it that we decided that we can provide a better solution for the finding the location of the leak? So as I said, customers have come to us with the fact that the gas is colorless, inflammable, and very deadly. Oftentimes they have to wait for the leak to happen before they can go and find where the leak is. So we call this a reactive response. We would like to provide something that it would be proactive. So, for example, the tools that perhaps you currently have in your disposal, such as the sulfur stick or the litmus paper, we believe that those are not meeting the demand of this type of gases. The sulfur stick produces dangerous gas, sulfur gas, and we oftentimes heard that people don't like to use. The litmus paper has to be wet, and it's reversible immediately, so it's very difficult to walk with it while the gas is leaking. And plus the fact that the fixed sensors, they alarm about the fact that you have a leak, but they don't show you the exact location of the leak. So the solution with the product that we are offering is that, as I said, it's a proactive way of finding the leak location. it reduces the leak detection time, and oftentimes it eliminates any doubts, especially if you have intermittent type of a leak. So the tape can be applied just like any other kind of a tape that you have had perhaps experience with, and it can last up to 6 months. So with this, I think we have a better solution for leak detection. Next, please. The tape structure is, if you look at it, perhaps, as I said, it's just like any other tape. It has a polyester backing. It has a silicone adhesive with the pigments embedded inside. And we provided with a release liner for the ease of use. The color, as you would receive the tape, it's white. And as soon as it comes into contact with ammonia gas, it turns to deep blue, kind of greenish color, depending on the concentration of the ammonia that comes into contact with. It can detect as low as 200 ppm ammonia. So that's a very low amount, and it takes, although a little bit longer, but with the 100% ammonia, it's only a few seconds before you know that you have a leak. The color change can be retained more than a day, up to about 7 days. So if the gas is intermittently leaking, this tool can be very helpful for you to use. The tape can be used in a wide range of temperatures. We have tested as low as -20 degrees Celsius, and it can go as high as 100 degrees Celsius. Next, please. The tape has gone, we have tested very rigorously under different types of condition, both accelerated aging as well as the real world type of aging. So we have tested as high as 60 degrees Celsius for 6 months, low temperature of -5 degrees Celsius 6 months, and high humidity for 6 months. These are the 6 months that we do recommend for the tape to be replaced. However, internally, it has gone beyond those months, greater than a year, that the tape has functioned well for us. But after all, it's only a tape, so that's why we are recommending 6 months. For the weather resistance, we have also done Florida outdoor testing. It can withstand very nicely for outdoor type of applications, as well as if you are in a wet area, such as lots of heavy rain, then we know that the tape can last and provide good color change even after 3 months. Next, please. So at this point, I would like to ask my colleague, Mr. Brett, to join us to go over the applications as well as the future product. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. Good afternoon or good morning, depending on your time zone. My name is Brett Herrick with Nitto. I currently lead our business development team in North and South America, and I am located in Atlanta, Georgia. I'd like to thank my colleague, Dr. Mahid, for the explanation. And yes, as she mentioned, there are some examples here of the ammonia detection tape in real life applications. You can see all of these are in a refrigeration type of setting, but not all of them are the same setting. Some are indoors and some are outdoors. But you can see here again, we have wrapped this tape around very common applications. I think, you know, probably most of you on this call or who are seeing this would have seen, you know, valves and flanges and pipes that look very similar to this. And you can see that the tape has indeed changed color when exposed to ammonia. And specifically, even the picture on the far right, this is a very kind of hard to reach and hard to see application. In fact, when we were with the customer and applied this tape to that specific valve, they were a little bit dubious that we would even see a leak, because they said that they have never been able to find one, and this tape actually changed color within 5 minutes of being applied there. So we were able to confirm that there was a leak. And again, this just shows that, this product works as we say that it does. But I would encourage, everybody, if you have any more questions or if you would like to see some more pictures or some more data on this product, please visit the website listed down here, nittodetectiontape.com, or you can contact myself or Nahid, and we will be happy to answer any of your questions. Next, please. So for the last couple of slides here, I would just like to take a few moments to introduce another gas detection product that we are working on now. This would be a carbon dioxide detection tape. You can see here in this picture, very similar to the ammonia tape. It is kind of a purple shade in color before it's exposed to gas, and then after it's been exposed to CO2, it changes yellow. Next, please. So again, very similar to ammonia gas. Again, carbon dioxide, very difficult to detect in normal circumstances. Again, it is colorless, it is odorless, but unlike some of the other gases that we tend to kind of focus on, carbon dioxide is not flammable. But that does not mean that it's not dangerous. So, as we can see on the right-hand side there, as the concentration levels of CO2 start to pile up, humans do start to experience different symptoms again, based on what the ppm level is at that time. But if you start, if you are exposed to it, you can start to kind of taste like a faintly acidic taste in your mouth, or you may get a burning sensation in your nostrils. And the other kind of challenge for this product is, there is naturally CO2 in the air. So we really have to be careful to make sure that we don't get a false positive with the product either. Next, please. So again, very similar to what we've already shown, we have developed a few prototype samples of the CO2 detection tape, and we have given these to a couple of customers. And you can see again here, applications very similar to what has already been shown. The product is wrapped around two kind of pipe joint connections or flanges here on the left-hand side, and they're in the middle as well. And then a few days later, you can see on the right-hand picture that the tape has actually changed yellow, indicating a carbon dioxide leak. Again, this was also an area and a location that the customer was not aware that they would have a leak. And again, we're very, very pleased to have this very simple but kind of elegant solution available to them. Next, please. And you can see here with the carbon dioxide detection tape roadmap, we did start product development on this in February of this year. We're currently kind of at the phase where we're, collecting data, getting some customers to try it out. Still doing a little bit of product evaluation internally as well. And our hope is to commercialize this product by the end of March next year. So the product is not commercially available now, but it, again, hopefully will be here shortly. And if anyone has any interest in this product or has any questions, any feedback, or would even be potentially interested in, working with us to test this, please definitely do reach out to either myself or Nahid on this call. We would love to hear, what the application is, and how we can possibly work with you to get this product into the market. So with that, I believe we are finished. Thank you everybody for your time. Thank you for your attention. Again, we are, please visit our website, www.nitto.com. You can find us on most of the social media outlets as well. And again, we are a company that very much loves to have curveballs thrown at us. We love challenges. So please, if you have a problem that you can't solve right now, even if it's not related to gas detection, please do definitely reach out to us. And again, I think if you go to our website, you will find that we have a lot of different technologies and solutions available to you. So thank you everybody for your time and attention. Stay safe out there, and we look forward to hearing back from you. Thank you very much.